Previously on Game of Thrones.
Are there any, like, Christian boy bands? Because they're all like
Creed.
monks. Creed are not a boy band. Come on. Creed are not a band.
Scott Stamp was drunk on stage and like ruined a gig once.
Welcome back to Medieval Fantasies.
My own prison.
Answer to Backstreet Boys. Something. Come on, isn't there a boy band that begins with R? Or red? Or some kind of colour? Or like a fundamentalist monk band?
I don't know.
Benedictine monks? The rapping rabbis?
Saintly shrouded men.
Alright, no, I made the good part.
My sins away.
You did the good one. I was thinking of...
Should I recognize you? Yes! We converted this man!
We did?
He was about to jump into the water.
Oh yeah!
And I said push him in!
Oh yeah! Good Samaritan over here.
Remember those carefree days when we cared what was going on in this game?
That's a stretch.
So he's going to repay us. He brought over a couple of things beyond the narrow sea. I'm sure there's something... Oh, is he a merchant now?
Very well.
Very well.
What have you got, lad? What have you got, mate? What have you...
Quick question.
What have you got?
Since I have seen this...
Oh, hello.
Is that a better hood than
That's
what I got?
Benero's hood! Isn't he the Pope? Isn't he the Red Pope?
We can afford that and it's so much better than what we've got.
Do we want to buy
Get the Pope's hat.
the red
Get the
Pope's
Pope hat.
Pope hat. Space Pope.
Thoros of Mir's robe.
What's that doing here?
It's light armor, but it's better than your armor.
But we can't afford
Chance
this one.
Chance to inflict the chance to inflict the state flammable XX to your opponent each time he attacks you. I'm down with that. Right, what's next?
We just need to afford it.
Leather gloves.
That's rubbish.
Can I speak of?
Hang on. Wildfire.
We should probably sell some of the excess stuff that we have, including this hood.
Wait, hang on. What's third along though?
This had better be the coolest hood.
He's like, I don't want that.
Cool. Let's put the new hood on.
Just get a look at his face. Yeah.
Oh, what a terrible face.
Told you, man. Trey got the Dungeon Master. That's that guy.
Yeah, I can see that. Ooh,
there it is, all
nasty.
glowy.
It's the same
It's the
hood,
same.
but it's
Great.
better.
Look.
Hang on, I'm going to make sure that Benero is the Pope. Hang on.
So, wait.
Alright, this is actually not related to anything in the plot.
Yeah, wasn't there someone in here we were supposed to be able to
we're
talk to?
going to talk to all of them and find out what the deal is.
Yeah, I don't think we can now.
We can't talk to anyone else?
No.
I thought everyone had a thing above their head.
Did they, or was it not just that guy? Robin Hood.
But
And that's it, look at this
Well,
sacrificial altar here.
Benero is the High Priest of Frollo at the Red Temple in the city of Valaris? That's what's the face from Star Trek 6. Volantis.
Which one was Star Trek 6? Was that Insurrection?
No, that's The Undiscovered Country.
Oh, that one was
Good.
alright.
It's really good. I like it.
Yeah, it's alright. I always think that's 5 for some reason.
No, that's because the Final Frontier didn't happen.
Oh.
Isn't that because of the odds and evens rule?
Apparently, yeah, in Star Trek.
3's
yeah.
not that bad.
Search for Spock? Never seen that one.
It's alright.
I've seen the Mad Magazine parody. It may have been called
This
Star
is a
Black.
much longer loading
yes.
screen than usual. Right, organisation.
Are we in the right place now?
Yes. Well, we're getting there. We did go quite far.
Okay, yeah.
We may have taken a bit of a jaunt through the crypts.
So he does appear to
we
be
did do that.
the Pope of the Red
Might not be the way. Let me try this way.
of the Red Temple. He's the Red Priest holds the title Flame of Truth, Light of Wisdom, First Servant of the Lord of Light, and Slave of Frollo.
That's badass. Tell you what. Tell you that for free.
So, I have a question kind of regarding the whole religion aspect within the Game of Thrones. How is it dealt with? Because clearly something's going on if we can shoot fire out of our hands. Is Rollo chilling out over there?
He seems somewhat. There seems to be somewhere that these fires are coming from.
Yeah, Rollo's like, there's lots of evidence, right?
Yeah.
Rollo.
So they bring up a lot that there is seems to be some legit stuff going on with the fire now.
Sure.
There didn't seem to used to be before dragons came back.
Okay.
Because
so it's linked
most
to dragons.
magic is linked
That's
to
a
dragons.
nice one. I like that one.
What? So dragons showed up and there's like magic.
Yeah, but yeah, when dragons came back, there's a whole thing in the Alchemists Guild where they're like, Tyrion goes to see them because he's told them to make a load of wildfire for the siege, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we've production speeded up massively," and he's like, "So were you just not working hard before, or what?" And he's like, no, you've not seen any dragons around, have you? Because
That's also a good one.
the spells that are supposed to work stopped working 100 years ago, but now they work again, so it's easier? Weird, huh?
But
what do you know?
Not linked to White Walkers. Or linked to White Walkers being more active?
No, it seems to be a thing of it's a resurgence on both sides because Song of Ice and Fire. I don't know.
That's what I mean. It's like dragons show up and then White Walkers.
Well, the White Walkers showed up. Well,
because I get the feeling that White
they're
Walkers
the others
are
because they're called the others.
Whatever. Whatever.
The others showed up again before the dragons showed up again.
Isn't there a thing with whites and White Walkers as well?
Well, that's WIGHT.
Yeah.
It's a completely different word with a different etymology.
Alright.
Yeah, the others make zombies which are called whites.
I thought that whites were part of the White Walkers.
Air quotes.
Yeah, well, I say the others make ice zombies.
Yeah. So are whites a thing within the White Walkers is what I'm saying.
No, their slaves, basically.
But they're part of that general army.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. What does that say? Documents?
What's in the thing we just gave to him, or do we just want to go and bust some heads?
What is in these documents?
Oh, look at the documents. So yeah, is it like the dragon showed up and the whites and all White Walkers have been there, for a long time.
Well, they've been coming back, and now they're coming back strong.
That's what I mean. Now they're like, all right, now we're moving.
See, they start coming back strong, and it's not until months to a year later, after they've started really messing things up, that the dragons come back, and that is to a specific thing that happens to happen with Daenerys, doesn't it?
Is it implied that the dragons are?
No, the dragons that seem to be linked to the other kinds of magic, things to do with fire and
okay. There's not some
Valyrian blood sorcery. And
there's not some divine thing of something is making the White Walkers. Let's get dragons.
I don't know. It's not confirmed
because that book hasn't been written.
It has not been written yet.
As of this recording, right? And all the other ones that will ever be done in the world.
Let's hold on.
Okay, so they are looking for a girl. Who is this girl?
Who is the
somehow
girl?
Related to the Targaryens?
Could it be Tommen? I don't know.
Actually, there's a good
Jane Greystone.
Oh, okay.
Jane. Remember Jane?
Oh,
That girl that we saved when we were Moors?
Yeah.
That blonde
Honestly,
girl?
it's a fever
Just like the Tullys would have done.
dream. We're gonna change characters.
I think we are.
I can feel it.
It's
My
either-
bones.
Oh, God.
Hog. Here we go.
Several tasks. Return to Mole's Town.
But we're
long
halfway through
journey.
the game now.
Only
You
half?
return to your home, but everyone's dead.
Only half.
It is at this moment that Jane reveals something. She is super pregnant.
There is an achievement for completing chapter 17. This is 9.
Maybe they're going faster.
Alright, maybe
They're
they're
gonna
They're
run out of
going
money
faster, Andy.
They're going
We're
faster,
halfway
right?
through.
They're gonna run out of money at
Press
some
A.
point.
Press A.
Don't you want to read it?
I did.
Don't you
She's
wanna read-
pregnant. That's
don't you
all we
want-
need to
that
know.
Looks like it says more than that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The long journey brought the two of us close together.
There are heroes on both sides.
Just leave.
Just leave. Tell me about the rabbits, and there's not many chapters left.
Alfalfa.
Viewers won't know this.
No.
We recently threw out "Just leave" in the group chat, and Connor just walked out.
Just leave.
Like, presumably we're still finishing Croc and all that, right? He's not...
Oh yeah, well, that'll happen.
Well, by this point,
this
hopefully viewers would
toffee
know.
nonsense.
That smells really nice.
So much toffee. You get yourselves glasses if you want.
Yeah, I will have a little tiny itty bitty bit.
That does smell like toffee, though.
Get glasses, please.
It's me!
It's you.
I saved the day.
It's you?
It's Andrew.
Oh.
You know, NPC we all know and love.
Glorfindel!
Glorfindel needs to be in more things.
I don't like you, because I'm more
Erkenbrand.
Andrew.
I'm intrigued
I'm
by
sorry,
your
he's
name.
not just Australian, it's...
Andrew!
My name's Andrew.
How are you? Come down to the wall. Wow,
Back to
that
Alistair.
failed.
Oh,
Back to Alistair, come on!
Chapter 10.
look at his gigantic glove.
Stupid gloves, poorly textured mess.
Clipping through his own
mittens.
face.
Stupid, untextured block Minecraft
Isn't
face.
yeah, that's it. So in the books, isn't it established that the Targaryens are pretty much just Daenerys and Viserys at this point?
Yeah, no, they're mostly dead.
Oh yeah, at this point, yeah. she's got to.
Mostly dead. So what's she doing here?
Because this
She
is a video
is.
game that's just trying to cash in on this.
They have... Right, I don't know if it was in the thing that we just were yelling over, but...
Possibly.
And because who cares about spoilers, she's the illegitimate daughter of someone. That's why her last name is Greystone.
Well, of
She
course,
also may or may not be, have been, romantically connected to King Robert.
Everyone's
So,
romantically connected.
I get the feeling
Whether
that
they like
the
it or
babby is Robert's babby, and so she's like double claim.
How many bastards does he have?
Like
A lot.
17.
Yeah.
There's
That's
a,
what I'm
there's
saying,
a prophecy
everyone
about
is-
it that they wrote half out of the show.
Isn't there like
Bring balance to the force.
there's a point when they're riding to King's Landing, I believe, and he's talking to Ned Stark, and he's like, "If I could just go back to just sex all day, that'd be fantastic."
No, it's just, I'm really bored with having to actually rule a kingdom. I want to go off and found a mercenary company and just war. I miss war.
War and brothels.
War was easy.
He's a soldier, he's not a king. Not really.
Well,
It is
also,
time
Incidentally-
to-
also, you know, he fell into big crazy depression when his betrothed got killed super hard.
He's like, what, I'm with Cersei now?
I do sort of want to remind you we're not Alistair anymore, which means that we don't have the cool badass sword anymore.
Oh, okay, so get ready for some game overs.
Look at that shield just waiting for us to appear.
Got this helmet.
Yay, helmet.
Helmet's never
What else
going
do we
anywhere.
have in our inventory?
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at that, shall we?
Let's refamiliarize
What
ourselves
we got
with
in
ourselves.
here? We got a saber.
It's like half the power of the Heart Eater.
Got a shield though, and a bow. Or with this build, if I can say that in such a poorly made trash fire.
Andrew, you will pay for this.
Look at this now.
You're a
That's
wretched...
not a dagger, that's a kitchen knife.
That's a teaspoon. Hey, Dan.
I see
pretty
you've
good.
played
Hey,
Knife
they're going
before.
down. He's going down.
Look at Churchill.
Good old Churchill.
Alright, this might be the way to go. Look at this!
Yeah.
Little parry. Oh,
Vicious.
That's brutal.
Is that why we're called the Butcher?
Right next to the shiny loot that I can't pick up because I'm still in battle mode.
Gotta defend the Western Gate from the Vanguard.
Don't shoot me!
Remember Vanguard?
Don't
that
shoot the
card
dog.
game that's super popular?
No.
Oh, wait, no, Alex isn't here. Alex was like...
The card game dude is not here.
Stopped at a convention a couple of years ago and was like, hey, the cool new card game Vanguard! You get a free DVD of the show Vanguard!
What the hell is Vanguard?
How did
It's-
you dodge with his back to you?
Right, it's
This doesn't seem
Yu-Gi-Oh! But it sucks. Even
Can't
more.
do this because we've not got
fair. Oh yeah.
the right equip.
Yeah, maybe we should.
I don't know, you're killing people really
I don't know,
fast.
I mean we could rock this until we get a good sword.
Yeah, I'm down with that. It's nice and fast.
This is going alright.
This is fine.
This is fine.
Defend the rear gate from the vanguard.
Follow this guy.
Promise.
Used to know what's up. Oh, he shot me.
I thought that guy was just aiming a gun. I forgot what universe we were in.
He's got an M1 Grande.
Promise, just like Silent Hill would have done.
Aww.
Don't you bring my wife into this.
I'm waiting for you there. In Mole's
She didn't do nothing. Except for those things.
Oh.
You could put like a Silent Hill monster into Game of Thrones. Just like chuck him in and have people go, oh, it's this thing.
Pyramid Head?
This hazard that lives around here, I guess.
I mean, maybe. Wouldn't that depend on what it was?
Pyramid Head
like,
fit in, so.
Because if you look at, like, the bubbleheads, they're very specific to James.
Yeah.
So is Pyramid Head. Despite what the
Alright,
wider
like best
franchise wants
you know,
to make it.
like coolest design of Silent Hill monster then. Because we may as well talk about a good game.
Sure, I always liked, and I forget what they're called, they've got a really cool name that I forget, the really big, hideous, like, decapitated looking things from 3. Yeah.
Oh, the with the heavy bags of shopping.
Yeah, kinda, yeah.
The Insane Kansas?
No, not them.
No, the ones with the big heavy hands that walk around like gorillas.
Oh, the Closers!
Yeah, Closer, that's such a good name. Yeah, I think those guys are great.
They were based off a monster in Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, they are in 2.
But the designer went, this is a really cool monster, but they're in like one room underground and you can't see them.
Oh,
they're climbing, they're doing like monkey bars.
Yeah, they're the ones that are under the ground.
Yeah, they make like mandarins.
Yeah, that's
in
right.
That one, and they've got like a kipao on.
They're literally in one like tunnel.
Yeah, and you can't see them because they're under the grating.
Yeah.
So the designer's like, no, we're bringing that back. Doing that again.
It was also the first thing I saw from that franchise as like a 12-year-old, and I was like, whoa, I'm not playing that. That looks really spooks.
First thing I saw was, of course, Pyramid Head.
See, I saw him first in the film.
Ah.
I was like, what is this, like the guy?
Some kind of guy with a pyramid on his head?
But that's cool, and then I didn't even know about his significance with James and all that stuff. Shanked.
Get wrecked.
Did I just see some guys spawn in the draw distance?
Oh, it's very
Yep, they're over there.
Did it. Get all this
go find
ridiculous
Ethan,
amounts of
the
loot.
head of your temporary ally. Who's Ethan?
Loot this stuff
Ethan,
first.
You have to stop something.
Zero knowledge.
Boyish pride.
Archive. What the hell is that? Is that sword?
Why is he carrying?
Look at it. Look at your.
Why is he carrying a codex?
I don't know.
I think that there it is. Yeah, Roynish pride. It's a crossbow.
Oh.
Boo.
Boo.
Who cares about crossbows? I don't think Dawn does.
As shield.
We can. That's alright. Loot it. We can sell it later. Hopefully buy
Longsword.
something good.
We're not doing two-handed, are we? So. No. Although we are two-handing a dagger right now.
That was it. The
arrows.
A while ago, we mentioned in a video, and I didn't get a chance to put it in.
It's a helmet.
Alright, I was trying to read what they.
I read it as
Visored sallet.
I read it as wallet.
Yeah.
Warriors
male gauntlet. Is that warrior or warrior?
Compromise.
Let's attempt to rock that.
Yeah, that's about what would.
It's not bad.
Longsword. That's about the same anyway.
Let's just continue.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah, it's actually not as good as the glaive.
So, like, you know, in Dark Souls, there's this one sword that has a different moveset if you wield it left-handed, and it makes you Link.
Oh no!
Like, it gives you all the cool flips and spins.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean.
Because Link is
left-handed. You get fancy trousers.
Fancy trousers. This is what I hate about RPGs.
And the trousers are better.
Yep.
Okay. New trousers that look kind of similar.
Now your feet are silver.
You know, those feet that we can see.
Can't see my feet. What's going on here? People waiting for me to advance the plot.
You're here just at the right time.
Ethan.
That was it. We mentioned a mythical sword that doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It is the Just Made.
Yeah, that's That's like from Brienne's favourite story.
That's so Westford.
And
to
it's
you.
about a guy called Galadon of Morn. And he was the perfect knight, and he was so good a knight that the maiden came down from heaven and is like, have a sword. It's magic. It will beat literally anyone. So he doesn't ever use it because it wouldn't be fair. And if he was ever unfair in a fight, he wouldn't be the perfect knight. So he used it like 3 times ever, and I think it's against like a dragon and some other things.
What are you doing here? You should have stayed
I have to ask, is it meant to be a pun?
I think something's wrong.
I didn't think it was.
Because I kind of get that it's from the maiden,
Yeah.
and she's fair, but it's also just maid, and
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably is. Probably is.
Quick question. What happened to your chair leg?
It's like a third-hand chair, and the repairs that Dad and I have done are just falling apart.
Did you hear that, Mom?
That's an aggressive lean.
It is.
Tuned for lean.
This is why I'm on one of these squishy things over here.
Tina is suffering. We have
She
to
is
hurry.
so pregnant.
I need some more time. Whatever.
We'll take care of it.
I'm Moors.
Oh, I thought
What?
we were horrible.
Well,
Lead us.
We are.
We're Moors.
they were both kind of nice.
Yes,
Wouldn't
well.
that... Speaking of being kind of nice, you know we did that quest where we like convinced that guy not to go to the girl as Alec. There is an achievement for continuing that quest and sending that girl to Chitaya.
Huh.
Who should tie?
Head of the Prostitutes Guild.
Oh,
She owns the
okay.
fancy brothel.
Yeah, I remember now.
It's like, okay,
Ah, yeah.
How do you feel now?
isn't that now all of us who have done that?
Nothing
What?
funny?
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Middlewich thing, but it's just spreading like a disease. Because of the one, like, 70-year-old farmer who is an absolute legend, to be fair, who every time he passes anyone, even if he's driving, like in Middlewich, he'll just put his window down. He's like, oh yeah! And we're like, hey, he's called Rowley.
Nice.
He's the best.
I assure you.
No, it's
Like, he's looked the same since I was born, more or less. Like, he never changes.
there's like there's always like the old folks like that. It's like in
Let me ask you.
when I was working in Roslyn for a month or so. Every morning when I'd be walking to the chapel, I'd walk past this old guy who appeared to be coming back from buying a paper in the morning. And every time it was, friendly nod to everyone he saw, and good morning. And it's like, oh, you don't get that.
No, people don't do
You don't
that.
get that very much.
Because people are like, no, I'm posting it on Twitter or whatever.
It may also make our lives
Yeah,
harder.
she's
not looking
she's
at
Daughter of
Ares.
Eris the Mad.
Not looking at the
Yep.
road.
Second.
Yep.
I can well imagine. I remember the day I
The
met
timelines probably line up for that. I don't know what the timeline is in Westeros.
all those
15 years ago he was
Despite
killed.
everything, I've never blamed Robert.
Okay.
The Targaryens and Ares the Mad were
Yeah,
particularly
that makes sense, 'cause
vile and
Jamie's
cruel
not-
people. When my mother
He's supposed to be
served at the court,
32.
that
Yeah, I was gonna say,
madman
looks
raped
like
and maimed
that
her.
kind of age.
So yes,
Right, in
I
the
spent
show
all
he's
of my
like 40
childhood running
something.
and hiding with
I
my
don't know,
mother.
it looks like.
At the start of
Maybe.
it,
I mean, at the start of the show.
That
Not
is,
even then.
until
Oh.
my mother revealed.
Like
the
I saw a
truth
thing that had him
against
in
me.
that was
Oh,
like
he's-
from 10 years earlier.
He's
and
like
there
30
he's the right age.
No, he's got to be like 30s at the start of the show. He's got to be in his 40s now.
Another question. Do Targaryens have purple eyes, or is that just
Yes.
Daenerys?
No, all Targaryens do.
Wouldn't we have noticed that at some point, even if
They
she's got a
don't.
hood?
They don't in the show because.
Well, no, wouldn't
Amelia-
she have like she is a Targaryen.
Yeah, but in the showverse they don't have purple eyes
Gotcha.
because none of the actors could be asked to wear lenses.
He
Gotcha.
doesn't seem at all interested in such matters.
I'm getting my universes mixed up again.
Yeah.
But this is meant to be the book, isn't it? Because you keep going.
No, this is very clearly the show
But
This
you
is
that
the show.
someone in the writers' room takes things from the books,
Okay.
like they sometimes do in the show, occasionally.
But
you
like,
know?
well, this is the books because it's before the show. We got to talk about some stuff that
No,
wasn't in the
it's
show.
it's the
but,
prequel to the show,
But
but
they're
it's
also, like-
definitely showverse.
yeah, but they're also like, let's get in on that popularity
Yeah.
Well, fair enough.
and make a hot mess of a game that is purely selling because of the license.
Only the Lord Commander has heard.
Like, this wouldn't have sold
It's just
a copy if this wasn't the Game of Thrones
Yep.
title.
It probably wouldn't have sold this copy if we hadn't
Nope.
watched the best friends do it.
Yep.
And then Connor saw it and went, "This will be hilarious."
I bought this.
I thought this was canon.
I bought this.
Never mind.
I'm sorry to hear that.
This is my copy.
Why did I think it was
own
Connor?
that. I don't know. But that's mine.
Okay.
So is 2K12.
Might talk to him from behind the tree. Yeah.
Will you?
Yes.
Will you still be behind the tree?
Oh, I hope so. Because I feel like I should be in frame there. Really feel like I should. Oh.
Oh.
Says Moors as he hides behind the
'Cause I-
bushes.
I bought this at the shop that sells games, and they're like, oh, yeah,
hell
desperate
does
for
that
the
say?
next
Oh,
season
Big
to
Frank.
come out, and I'm like,
I don't like those.
don't watch the show.
No.
But
Well, I used
you know.
to say that too. I was like, Game of Thrones, right? And then I stopped because he got angry.
It's all this whiskey he's been drinking. He's just throwing it at the walls.
It's not a good
But then, like, other people, like, around the time of Series 4, I was like, Game of Thrones, right? And was like, Game of Thrones. And then, like, Series 6, it was like, Game of Thrones, right? Game of Thrones. And then by Series 7, even I was like, Game of Thrones. Really hope they bring it home there in the next sequel. I don't know what he just said.
Thrones, yeah.
But there's
Game
now a
of
marker on
Thrones.
the map.